the Democratic leadership cooperates with the Republicans. This truly is a bipartisan effort to give huge amounts of money to the military-industrial complex. I think the antidote is to have a national conversation and a movement which is determined to change our national priorities. Several years ago, and I helped write the American Rescue Plan, in one bill, with one provision, we cut childhood poverty in America by 40%. One bill, one provision. All right. So it's a question of getting our priorities right. We don't need to be spending more than the next 9 nations combined. What we need to be doing is investing in our people, in childcare, in education, in infrastructure, not just more money for the military.
And you can see how these are connected. Not to bring it back to the election, but I do think it's important when we're reflecting and speaking about how the issue of, say, the genocide in Gaza, for example, and the way that young people were completely disaffected by that. When I got into politics, it was in part because Obama was in opposition to the Iraq War, and that galvanized me as a young person. In terms of reorienting our national priorities, where do you see the Democrats going in both connecting the income inequality piece to this, but also in terms of repairing broken trust about the anti-war energy that's so important in bringing young people on board?
Well, Emma, thanks for that question. I mean, there was once a time, and I'm old enough to remember it, where a significant percentage of Democratic elected officials stood strongly against unnecessary military spending. And I fear that that is not quite the case. Many of the Democratic establishments are worried that they're going to be soft on defense, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, it ties in not only to the horrific support that we have given Netanyahu and the Israeli military, tens of billions of dollars over a period of years to destroy the people in Gaza, but it speaks to the military literally out on the streets in American cities today. One might think that when you have the President of the United States for the first time sending U.S. troops into cities in America, somebody might say, wait a second, why are we putting more money into the military? That's a little bit too radical a concept for many of my colleagues.